Hi, it's Simon again, glad you're here. Be honest, have you ever looked at a bunch of options and didn't know where to start? I've been there too. Today, I'll show you one of my working approach, simple, logical, and convenient. It helps you break down the situation step by step and find structure in the chaos. Over 10 years, I've noticed the most valuable skill is not knowing everything at once, but being able to see order in real time. And that's exactly what I want to pass on to you. All you need to start is a smartphone and a bit of attention. No overload, no complex terms, no long waiting for when will I finally get it. You'll start to see the logic from the very first example. Stay until the end and you'll see how you can observe, learn, and gradually get involved in the process. This is not textbook theory, it's the analysis of life situations that you can immediately apply for yourself. Imagine you see someone breaking down a complex situation in the moment. They explain what they noticed and why they made a particular decision. You're not just watching from the sidelines, you start to understand their train of thought. A quick aha moment. You see the logic right on the screen and can apply it to your own task. Plus, you get a simple checklist of observations so you don't get lost. This is exactly how my community works. Every day, live streams, breakdowns, and discussions. Everything's visible in real time. I share my observations, show how I structure information, and answer questions. Accessible from your phone anytime, recordings are saved, you can rewatch key moments. There are note-taking templates and short summaries, less effort, more clarity. Live feedback reduces the chance of getting stuck. This is not dry theory, it's only practice, step by step. The link is in the description or the pinned comment. You can go and see how it works. Spend 10 minutes, get your first dose of clarity today. No overload or complex terms. You watch, you understand, you take notes. Let's begin. Today I'm working from my laptop, but if it's more convenient for you to watch from your phone, it's absolutely the same thing. There's no difference. The main thing is that it's comfortable for you. I have the chart open and that's enough to calmly observe and reflect what's happening and how market participants are reacting. This is not a race or a guessing game. It's simply a process of observation and analysis. You can see on the screen how the chart has dipped slightly and reached a point where reversals have occurred before. This is a moment worth noting. I'm observing, not drawing emotional conclusions, but watching to see if a familiar pattern is repeating. Sometimes a glance at your phone screen is enough to understand that new nuances have appeared in the price action. The key is not to rush, but to notice. The chart has approached an area where things have changed in the past. The color of the line on the screen has also changed. This could be a hint that the sentiment of the participants is shifting again. If turns have happened in the similar situations before, it can be a reason to be attentive. Not based on guesses, but simply on observations. After the line started moving up, the visual tool showed the same dynamics. It looked like a continuation of the movement that had already begun. When the chart's behavior remains stable, that's also a signal for reflection. Not a reason for hasty action, but an opportunity to compare and draw conclusions. The chart started moving in an area where there was a lot of activity before. The line changed color again. You can see the participants have started acting more actively. In times of uncertainty, it's important to look at the whole picture, not just one element. That's how the logic of the processes reveals itself. So, what do you think? If you're still watching this video, it means you're already interested. From here, it's simple. You can learn calmly and gradually. In my community, there are no complex terms or homework assignments. We analyze situations together, discuss different perspectives, and look for logic. Everyone goes at their own pace. You can join a live stream or you can observe from your smartphone and ask questions. If you want to try it out, the link is in the description or the pinned comment. You can join at any time. The chart sharply changed direction. It went down. The color on the screen also changed. This showed that the nature of the movement had changed again. Not everything moves in a straight line. Such turns are worth noting, especially if you're watching in real time. After a brief pause, the chart returned to a familiar point, the color changed, and the situation reminded me of what had happened before. Repeating patterns are not a promise of a result, but a hint for how to think more calmly and confidently. The line started descending again, and the tool marked the changes. It looked like a return to the previous movement. If the chart is moving in a familiar direction, that's not a signal, but information that can be used for broader analysis. The price seems to be stuck between two boundaries. When it approached the upper one, the tool changed color again. It looked like a slowdown in the upward momentum. Sideways movement is often calm, but there's meaning in it if you're watching carefully. During the move back, the chart again approached the familiar zone where changes had occurred before. The color changed. There was a sense that the nature of the behavior had become different. Such moments are important not for predictions, but for training attentiveness. Processes often repeat a general logic, not exact numbers. In conclusion, the chart again showed a familiar reaction to a level where there had been activity before. The tool noted that the picture remains similar. It's important not only to observe, but also to understand how one action transitions into another. Everything I'm showing is not an instruction, but food for thought. Remember, any market decisions require attentiveness. It's not magic, but a process that becomes clearer if you watch calmly, and always with risk in mind. You've already taken a step, you've watched until the end, that means you're interested in moving forward. The only question is, go it alone or together with those who are ready to support you. My community is a place where you can observe, ask questions, and learn from a live process. Everything's in a direct format without overload. If this approach resonates with you, the link is in the description or in the pinned comment. Take a look and see how it works from the inside. See you there.